Good morning, students. Hearty welcome to this pavilion. Now, in mathematics, apart from arithmetic and algebra, you have studied in lower classes up to 10th standard. Now, we are going to see another aspect, trigonometry. Trigonometry is based on some angle and some function. What is angle? Angle can be measured by means of a protractor. For example, you see this one. How to measure? Use the instrument, measure this angle 30 degree or 40 degree, degree like this. Degree is like this. One cycle means 360 degree. One cycle means 360 degree. You see the quadrant. You start from the angle 0 degree. This is 90, 100, 120 like this. This is 180, 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, again 360 degree. Now it is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. You see the watch. Watch is having rotation clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose if the watch rotates 12, 11, 10, 9, it is called anti-clockwise. In trigonometry, we are considering anti-clockwise direction. First, to measure the angle, we are taking anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction is always positive. 0 to 90 degree, it is called first quadrant. 90 to 180 degree, second quadrant. 180 to 270, third quadrant. 270 to 360, fourth quadrant. It is one cycle. Now, when I talk, you can hear. Sound travel through air. Sound travel only through air. It requires medium. What is the difference between light and sound? Light can travel through any medium and also through vacuum. From sun we are getting light rays. Some distance vacuum. When it enters earth atmospheric region, it has medium. Therefore, light travels both in vacuum and medium. But sound always travels only in medium. In vacuum, we cannot hear. In vacuum, we cannot hear. For example, you take earth. This is earth atmosphere. Earth atmosphere contains air. Suppose we go to space. If a man can talk, he cannot hear. Because in space, vacuum, light can travel, but sound cannot travel through vacuum. What is the velocity of sound? 330 meters per second. What is the velocity of sound? 330 meters per second. What is the velocity of light? 3 into 10 power 8 meters per second. Fast one. Okay. Now I am taking the sound. Sound gets propagated like this. For example, when I talk, you can hear. Light travels through medium in the case of transverse wave. What is the meaning of transverse wave? Vibration takes place perpendicular to the medium. This is starting point 0. This is maximum displacement, upward displacement. This distance is called amplitude. The amplitudes are equal. This is 0 degree. This is 90 degree. 180 degree. 270 degree. 360 degree. Now, you see this both the figure. There are 4 quadrants, one cycle. Sound gets propagated 360. These two are correlated, is called trigonometry. Sound, sine, wave and angles are correlated, it is called trigonometry. What is theta? Theta means it is the alphabetic letter. In English you know very well A, B, C, D. Like that in Greek letters, alpha, beta, gamma. Now this is called theta. Angles are measured in theta. 30 degree, 40 degree, theta. Theta means always lesser than 90 degree. Up to 90 degree first quadrant. 90 only 80 second, third and fourth, it goes like this. Now, what is the trigonometry function? Sin theta. cosine theta. Other, that is we are taking cos theta. This is sin theta. See the underline. S-I-N-E actual spelling. But S-I-N we are taking. This is cosine. Tangent theta. Tangent means you know very well. A circle, a line drawing, touching the circle is called tangent. A line drawing, touching the circle is called tangent. A line passing through center is called diameter. Half of the diameter is called radius. The angle between radius and the tangent, you know very well, it is 90 degrees. What is a tangent? A circle having a line touch externally. Tan theta, tangent theta, you take tan. Cotangent theta, cotangent theta, you take cot. Secant theta, secant theta, SEC. Cosecant theta, cos. Now sin, cos, tan, cot, secant, cosecant. There are three pairs. To measure the angle in trigonometry, we are using 6 functions. Sin, cosine. In sin, you put CO, tan CO. That is co-ratio. So it is called co-ratio. It is called co-ratio. Suppose if we are traveling in a bus or train in a flight, next passenger is called co-passenger. Similarly, they are called co-ratios. They are called co-ratios. Now, what is the formula for sin theta? Sin theta is called opposite side by hypotenuse. How to measure? You take a right-angled triangle. What is the meaning for triangle? Tri means 3. It has 3-angled triangle. Any triangle is called scaling triangle. Now it is called right-angled triangle because any one of the angle must be 90 degree. Any one of the angle must be 90 degree. It is called right-angled triangle. B is 90 degree. You know very well. A plus B plus C totally 180. The 3 angles of a triangle must be 180. Since it is 90, the remaining 2 must be totally 90. Totally 90. Okay. Now this AC is called hypotenuse. AC is called hypotenuse. Now I am taking theta. This is I am taking theta. Some angle. Now BC is called opposite side. BC is called opposite side. Now what is AB? AB is called adjacent side. AB is called adjacent side. Now there are 3 sides. One is opposite side, opposite to this angle. BC is called opposite side. AB is called adjacent side. AC is called hypotenuse. Now what is sin theta? Opposite side AC. But sorry, opposite BC. BC by AC. BC by AC. BC by AC. Opposite side by hypotenuse is called sin theta. What is cos theta? Cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side? AB. AB by AC. AB by AC. What is tan theta? Tan theta is equal to BC by AB. Opposite side by adjacent side. What is cot theta? Adjacent side by opposite side. What is secant theta? Secant theta is nothing but hypotenuse by adjacent side. What is cosecant theta? Hypotenuse by opposite side. This is called some explanation. Sin and cos co-ratio, tan and cot co-ratio, secant and cosecant co-ratio. Next one is what is reciprocal ratio? What is reciprocal ratio? Sin theta and cosecant theta. Sin theta and cosecant theta are called reciprocal ratio. What is the formula for sin theta? Opposite hypotenuse. What is cosecant theta? Hypotenuse by opposite side. Therefore, sin and cosecant are called reciprocal ratio. Tan and cot, tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta. Tan and cot are reciprocal. Secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. They are called reciprocal ratio. But C1, tan and cot co-ratio, tan and cot reciprocal ratio. What is tan theta formula? Tan theta formula says opposite by adjacent side. What is cot theta? Adjacent side by opposite side. These are all the fundamental aspects. Now I have given an idea. Now 90 minus theta. For example, you take theta equal 30 degree. What is 90 minus 30? 60 degree. 90 minus 45? 45 degree. 90 minus theta always in the first quadrant. First quadrant. 90 plus theta. For example, 120 degree. Where is 120 degree? It comes after 90. 90 plus 30 or 180 minus theta. Simply theta and 90 minus theta first quadrant. 90 plus theta, 180 minus theta is called second quadrant. 180 plus theta, 270 minus theta, third quadrant. 270 plus theta and 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta, fourth quadrant. This is the classification: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. Basing on this idea, we have some more examples. Measuring the angle. Measuring the angle. For example, sin 0 is equal to 0. Sin 90 is equal to 1. Cos 0 is equal to 1. Cos 90 is equal to 1. Tan 45 is equal to 1. All these things we will see later. Now I am giving the fundamental idea, the relation between circle and wave. A circle means one rotation, 360 degree. Wave means the starting point comes the same starting point. It has 4 amplitude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each amplitude 90 degree. 4 amplitude is nothing but 360 degree. Basing on this one, we have some trigonometry function: sin, cos, tan, cot, secant, and cosecant. This fundamental idea is more than enough in this aspect. In the next class, we will see some more details, and we will do some problems in the next class. First of all, let us understand this point. Understanding is very important. In mathematics, without understanding, you can't do anything. You cannot mug up. Some other subject you can mug up, whether you understand or not. But mathematics, especially trigonometry, each and every point you understand. Recollection is very important. Once you understand, once you read, try to understand the trigonometry aspect. Twice you read, try to recollection. Recollection is very important. Thrice you read, you can write better in the examination. Before you go, this is the fundamental. For trigonometry, you consider trigonometry as a building. For building, foundation is very important. Today's aspect is very, very important. If you understand this aspect, we can very well understand well in the next class. Thank you.